Welcome to Good Mythical More. We are Sims, and we've got to talk. So we got to learn the language. Can we decipher what these Simlish phrases mean?
But first, we really want you to check out the new YouTube channel that
our
we're
favorite.
really into, Grandma's Sock Drawer.
I mean,
Grandma's dead, first of all. Let me just,
yeah.
it's not really a spoiler. It's like, it's at the top. It's the first thing that's said in every video. Just so you know, my grandmother's dead.
This is our sock drawer. It's a big drawer, so there's lots of videos because each one only one pair of socks comes out.
But one of the things they're finding out with each episode is that this grandmother was into some really, really messed up stuff.
Yeah. Don't turn the socks inside out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, let's get to this. When's the last time you played Sims?
I think 6 years ago.
In college.
No, you created these
Listen to Steve.
these people.
Oh, yeah. I mean, things that happen on this show, I don't remember.
Rhett McAwesome and Linky Sassy.
Why does Link look nothing like Link? What do we do wrong?
I don't remember this.
I think I was feeling sassy that day.
I mean, Rhett looks sassy to me.
Yeah. I'm not sassy at all.
Now, thanks to this, my wife makes me dress like this in the bedroom. Captain McLaughlin.
Captain Tight Pants?
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so we've done that.
Now, but I did actually go through a phase.
In college, you played Sims? I don't remember this.
On my computer. Remember that computer?
Yeah, the one back there behind the dining room table? Tim's computer.
No. In my apartment, after you got married to Christy.
I never went into that apartment,
Yeah,
really.
good.
That's what started you playing Sims is when Link got married to Christy. You were like, oh, I got him.
Well, I was engaged, so I knew I was getting married next. I had to figure out how to do life in the meantime.
Like when
I had to figure out what I was going to do with the house.
When I got married, he moved into a different apartment, and I am serious when I say that, like, I can probably count on one hand the number of times I went to that apartment that you lived in for like the next year. My first year of marriage, I think we did drift apart.
We drifted apart.
Until
I got that Ferrari, and then you came right back into my life. No, well, I had
how into it were you?
I had enough people living with me. I was above the legal limit of the number of people that were allowed in that apartment. I had 6 people, including me at one point.
Okay. Yeah, but were they all
paying me rent? Yes.
No, were any of them minors?
Nope. They were all college boys.
Okay, good.
They were all college boys, and I had a computer, and I was doing the editing for our videos on that Dell computer.
Yep.
Using, what was the name of that software?
Movie Maker or something.
It's like Video 100 or something like that, where we had to take the timeline because the sound would get out of sync.
Hold on, I'm gonna keep you on
track. You had to
track.
take it and you had to move it all to get it in sync.
Yeah, even in the
And I also played Sims on that computer.
play Sims. So you'll know what this means.
Sul.
Oh.
It's me. It's me.
Oh, I was about to say that sounded like
It's just
Stevie.
me.
Sul.
I'm looking at. I said I could be corrected by anyone in the room if I say something wrong.
Okay.
And apparently it's sul.
This is like cool. This is like basically.
I did
like,
great.
Everything's cool. Like cool. Cool.
No, I think it means hello.
Yeah,
What?
It also means goodbye. It's like aloha.
What does it mean?
it means hello.
Sul.
Yeah, sul.
Okay, so they're not references to real words.
Yep, hello is not a real word that exists.
No, they're not real references to a real world. It's not like taking it and making it sound like what it was supposed to be. It's just when it's used. That's how you know the context. People walk up to each other and say, sul.
Yep.
Cheese.
Next.
See, you were supposed to do that after I said cheese, not before.
Well, you're supposed to say cheese.
Say cheese.
Yeah. But you could also say just cheese. But yeah.
Well, if I say cheese, it's because I'm responding to myself saying say cheese. What do you do when somebody's taking a photo and they say cheese? I never do it.
I don't say cheese.
I never say cheese.
Hooba noobie?
Hooba noobie.
Uba noobie?
Who are you? It's a question. You made it sound like a question.
Say it again.
It is a question. Hooba newbie.
Who's
what-
the new guy?
Who are you? What's your name?
No.
Who's the new guy? That's,
You know, have you noticed this thing? You'll be out and about.
I'm afraid I'm gonna get too much of a hair dent if I leave
Yeah,
this up there.
get rid of that. That'd look better, like a rhino.
There we go.
Have you noticed this thing? It usually is like when you're out in the country and there's somebody who's got a lot of money and they've decided to build a house. And it looks like
An estate.
they did it in Sims.
Yeah, it's
Like
just-
there was no architect involved and it was just like
yeah,
box, window, 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 window.
random window. Yeah.
Like in North Carolina, where we're from, first of all, that doesn't happen here because so many of the houses are like old.
Yeah, everything's been built.
But in North Carolina, because there's so many houses going up, especially like when you get out of town a little bit, there's so many of these Sims houses. It's just like my garage is giant, my car is giant, my house is giant, and I definitely did not consult an architect in the process.
I feel like
You think they're all Sims players?
they're
is
all
what I'm
designed
asking.
from the inside out. I feel like.
Exactly. It starts with the floor plan, and then the exterior of the house is just like a blanket over the floor plan.
Yeah, so the windows are in random places.
Anybody else notice that?
Hooba newbie.
Sims house?
That's our guess. I don't know.
I think this is when you're negotiating.
So you're initiating a trade? Do you
Well,
trade in
you said
Sims?
it's a question.
Do you want to trade?
How are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, if it was like an old Budweiser commercial, it'd be like Hooba newbie.
What's
Yeah,
up?
What's up? Yeah.
Zawoka Janava. Zawoka Janava.
You're really excited about something.
Yeah.
You like it.
This sounds like
Yes.
Ewok.
Zawoka Janava!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zawaka Janava! And then they start jumping around and they're furry and cute.
Yeah. Say cheese.
And you're like, like that.
Yes, this is an exciting thing that you are expressing.
You want me to be more specific?
Yeah. Yes.
I like
it
your
means
couch.
something directly.
I like your-
the couch.
I like your big sectional.
Here's to here,
Congratulations.
you give me health. You give me health.
I think this happens before.
Do you get
Sex.
health in Sims?
Uh-huh.
Zawaka Geneva. So this is when you want.
Geneva.
This is when you want to have intercourse.
Voulez-vous
Well, and you're
coucher
not
avec
you're not
moi?
gonna straight up say that. You're
hinting at it.
Yeah.
I like your boots. Do they have intercourse now on Sims?
Do they have what?
Oh, intercourse. They're doing it on Sims now. They didn't do it back in the day.
Really? Woohoos?
What do they show?
Nothing.
They don't show the Geneva?
So what Damon, what does it look like?
They go under the covers and they move up and down.
Ah, okay, covers.
They go under the covers and they move up and down. Why are they doing that? Why?
Make a babies.
Yeah,
Up and down, like up and down?
you tell me.
I don't know.
So this is
You want to make up and down?
this is basically like do you want to mess around a little bit? Do you want to fool around, as we used to say?
No, it's an expression of what you think about the other person.
Oh, you're hot.
Yeah, I think you're hot.
Zawoka
you
Geneva.
woke up my vaginavas.
Say cheese.
Say cheese, Link.
Porcy Gablerv. Porcy Gablerv.
Horsey gobbler. Horsey gobbler.
C. Gavler.
Horsey gobbler.
Is it?
There is a word in here that's close to the word that
C.
no.
And it,
Love.
Yeah.
Love.
Gab is talk love. Poor C.
I did it for the love.
This is
for the love of the game, kind of a thing.
this is like the next level after I think you're hot.
Oh, will you marry me?
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you want to
Lerv.
be in a relationship?
Do you want to talk about love?
Would you like to move in with me?
Well, lurv is in the phrase.
I love you.
Yeah.
That's just I love you, huh? Is this language, is it structured in such a way that it could be learned and communicated? Like, can you be fluent in this?
Like a one-to-one, I don't know.
You know, is it like Elvish?
Elvish.
Or any of the Trek languages?
Anyone?
What
Or is it just
Not really.
Klingon?
Klingon? Or is it these random phrases that are just,
It's situational phrases, so there's
Yeah.
not a full.
there's not a, they haven't
Vocab,
fully made
yeah.
the language of Simlish. All right, let's hit another one.
Blursh. Michalou blursh.
Michalub.
Blursh, Meshalub blursh. Blursh,
Meshalub.
Meshalub blursh.
Meshalub.
Okay, so now
I'm blushing.
We've moved on to
because
lube.
you've mashed my lube. I'm still blushing. Meshalub. Bless you. Bless you.
Bless your lube.
what's the breakdown between people who play Sims and people who play like civilization games?
And
I think
also,
it's gonna be a cozy gaming sitch.
Oh, David does both.
well, and what's the correlation between someone who's played Sims and someone who has a real life?
Say cheese.
I didn't mean it, David. I didn't mean it.
But how do you make a choice?
I know you have a life. You told me about the things that you live.
How do you make a choice between Sims and Civ? And that's how they refer to it in the biz.
Civilization been around a long time.
But people still play it.
Well, because you're simulating building a civilization.
How
It's
far
just-
along are you? Like,
It's like historical Sims.
what's more significant, your Sims house and life, or your civilization?
I have like 500 hours in Civilization. I want to say Sims. It's like 700 hours.
Whoa, 500 hours and 700 hours.
That's a
Good
lot, dude.
God. I hope you've done a lot.
I mean, the game's been around for a while, so.
Yeah. Okay. You're a loyalist. I don't know. We need a hint here. Blursh, like, give us some information.
This is, maybe you're getting onto the subway.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Blursh, my little blursh, get out of my way.
Yes. Excuse me, get out of my way.
Yeah.
Which part is? What is
Blursh,
blursh? mean?
blursh, blursh. Blursh.
Blursh is just like.
Meshaloob, meshaloob, meshaloob. Blursh, meshaloob. If I said that, if I came on the subway and said that, what would you do? You get out of the way.
So is. Okay, I'm trying to break it down, but excuse me means blursh. Get out of my way is Michalou.
It feels like it's totally vibes-based language, which I think is what Sims is.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's also how you say it.
Yeah.
What you got on your head right now reminds me. I can't get it out of my head, but I watched a video of a rhino
Get his
like getting a
an enema.
getting an enema. Yeah. No, doing it to a lion. Not doing it to a lion.
But goring a
Goring
lion?
a lion with his horn.
Oh
And
wow.
I just can't get it out of my mind. And now you're reminding me of it. I'm gonna have to go home.
So did the lion die?
I'm sure
It was
eventually.
effective.
I'm sure eventually, yeah.
The lion was trying to eat the rhino.
No, the lion was just like trying to get by the rhino.
Oh,
And I think he was just like,
blurb, Michalou, blurb.
yeah, he didn't say blursh, meshaloo, blurb, blursh. And so he got gored.
Dang.
It was very ugly.
Hey, have you seen the one where the elephant sits on the keeper and he goes up his rectum?
That's an AI.
No, it's not. This is like from a decade ago. So good.
That's not true.
It's like
man.
it's like an elephant keeper, and then the elephant. He's like, I don't know, scrubbing the back of the elephant. The elephant sits down, and he just disappears up his rectum. It happens, man. It happens.
Furby nerbs.
No, it doesn't.
Furby nerbs.
Furby nerves.
Furby nerbs.
Furby nerves.
So they spell Furby with an I,
Furby
or
nerves.
at least we have.
This is when you're hungry. Furby nerves.
No.
Furby nerve.
This is when you're nervous.
Nerves is close to the word. So yeah,
You're getting on my nerves.
close, but you're angry.
Look at that.
You're on my last nerve.
You have some nerve.
You have some nerve.
You have some.
Furby nerves. Furby nerves.
So, do you pull these things out of a pull-down menu, or are you typing this stuff?
They speak it.
But
You can flirt with someone and they might say like,
so you just say command flirt, and then it says that.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Or like I would imagine this next one they say and it alerts you to something. Oh, Phoebe lay.
You've got an email. You've got mail.
Oh, Phoebe lay. I'm tired.
I've pulled a muscle.
This is something that Rhett would say.
I hurt my back.
What are the chances?
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Oh, Phoebe lay. I'm going to start saying that. Oh, Phoebe
Oh,
lay.
Phoebe lay.
Oh, Phoebe lay.
I found the elephant video. It's real.
It's real, and it's not gross either, right? It's just cool.
It's not gross.
It's
the guy
cool.
throws up afterwards.
He throws up?
Yeah, because he had his head in the butt.
Oh, it was just the head,
What part do you think it was?
the whole body.
No, it went to, stopped at the shoulders. Can I read you the video description on YouTube? Because I think it's the best part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watch the video Elephant Sits on Man's Head. This clip is especially funny, as you can see here how an elephant sits on a human with his ass on the head of this man. Therefore, the clip Elephant Sits on Man's Head will make you laugh. Since you do not see something like this every day,
That's the title?
SEO. SEO.
that's the description.
That's the description. How many views it got?
There's a lot of different uploads of this particular moment.
Yeah. So he just sat down to the shoulders. And
Yeah, how could his whole body go in there?
a big elephant. That's how it was in my head. And then he releases or he escapes and vomits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see if you can
Yeah,
put your head
yeah.
up an elephant's ass and not vomit afterwards.
I mean, that's human. It's human.
That's human, everyday life of a human.
Okay, this is the last one. Wabba dee ba doo.
Oh, I remember this one.
Wabba-dee-ba-doo. Wabba-dee-ba. Wabba-dee-ba-doo.
This is a pretty urgent exclamation.
Wabba-dee-ba-doo.
I gotta pee.
No, worse.
I gotta poop.
Wabba-dee-ba-doo. Wabba-dee-ba-doo.
This is an emergency situation.
I got a diarrhea.
I've stepped on a doo-doo.
I got a wabba dabba die. I got a wabba dabba. What wabba dee ba doo doo so bad right now.
I pulled a muscle. This is urgent,
A
huh?
wabba dabba. It should be wabba dabba dee ba do. Wabba dee ba
Who are you
doo
to say
doo
what
in
it
my
should be?
pants.
Wabba.
It's not about doo doo.
Wabba-dee-ba-doo. Wabba-dee-ba-doo.
Urgent.
This is a stop, drop, and roll situation.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Yeah.
I'm on fire? Mm-hmm. How does one get on fire in Sims? We'll never know.
No smoke alarm.
Mythical Masterpiece magnets are here. Shop now at mythical.com.